Banded squat, feet shoulder width apart, band placed above the knees. Engage your glutes and squat down, slow and controlled. Push the knees against the band throughout and don't allow your knees to fall inwards. Mini band holds with a band just above your knee, standing straight. Begin to squat down and hold, keeping resistance on the band and pushing your knees against the band.
Straight leg band walks. Begin with band slightly above your knees. Ensure to keep feet shoulder width apart and toes pointing forward. Focus on continuous tension on the band.
Double leg box jump. Standing in front of a box with hands on your hips, begin squatting down and then power up, jumping onto the box. Make sure to land on both feet evenly and stick the landing. Repeat 6 times. Single leg linear hops. Standing on one leg with hands on your hips, begin squatting down and then power up and over the hurdle. Be sure to stick the landing and focus on height rather than distance when jumping. Medial and lateral hops. Standing on one leg with the first hurdle facing the outside of your leg. Begin jumping laterally over the hurdles and then repeat by jumping back over the hurdles, this time with the hurdle closest to the inside of your leg. Double leg and single leg step down to reactive jump. Standing on a box, begin stepping down and landing on 2 feet, and as soon as you land, jump upwards. Progress by stepping off and jumping on one leg. Split squat. Taking a step in front of you as if getting into lunge position, and then lower down, rise back up, and then repeat 8 times. Weight is optional. Keep your core engaged and your back straight throughout. Powering back up off the front leg. Single leg deadlift. On one leg, bend forward with the weight in both hands. Keep a slight bend in your working knee and your free leg extended behind you. Keep your back straight and engage your hamstring to pull back up to standing. Single leg squat onto bench or chair. So standing in front of a bench or a chair, extend one leg out in front of you and begin to squat down onto the bench. Keep your knee straight and don't allow it to fall in. Keep your back straight and your core engaged. Hip thrusts. Position yourself with your head and shoulders on a bench and a straight line from your head to your knees and knees at 90 degrees. Begin to lower your hips towards the ground and then engage your glutes and hamstrings to power back up to the start position. Repeat. Eccentric Val Slide leg curls. Assume a bridge position with arms across your chest and place 2 Val slides under your heels. Raise your hips off the ground and begin slowly extending from the knees and pushing the Val slides away from your body, keeping your hamstrings engaged throughout. Place your back and hips on the ground again and gently pull the Val slides by curling your legs and bring them back towards your body. Repeat 10 times. Progress to single leg eccentric curls. Single leg gastroc raise, standing on a step against a wall, lower down on one leg, slow and controlled, and then push up to standing on two legs. Keep your leg straight on the downward movement and use the wall for balance if needed. Plank. Lying on your front, prop yourself up onto your toes and your elbows and forearms. Keep your body straight with a straight line from your head down to your ankles. Keep your core engaged and do not allow your hips to drop. Hold. Side plank. Lying on your side, prop yourself up onto your forearm and your feet. Keep your elbow under your shoulder and place the top foot in front of your bottom foot. Engage your core throughout and ensure that your hips do not begin to fall. Short lever dead bug. Lying on your back with arms across your chest and your hips and knees at 90 degrees. Engage the core and begin lowering one leg, keeping a knee bent, and tap the heel off the ground. Return to the start position and repeat on the opposite leg.